industry in which I'm looking to establish here in Kenya. I was active over there in Tanzania, but I'm feeling the vibe in Kenya. Kenya just seems like y'all genuine about everything. And plus, I'm able to communicate with you. The whole objective of using hip hop as an educational tool is our main focus. You know, to change the dynamics of what hip hop is right now.
Mambo vipi? Cheki man. Saturday afternoon, chilling. Karibuni manze, karibuni Chester House. Naona Mr. Wise Guy pale ndani ya nyumba, amekuwa model pale, anapiga picha. Naona kala moto ndani ya nyumba, Ihaji, Pasi P. Pasia yuko by the way. Pasia yuko, hiyo ni makosa. So manze, feel at home, vibes kibao, vyoksi na kuona pia ndani ya nyumba. Naona Mr. Beatboxer kule nyumba. Yeah man, karibuni man. DJ, let's get back to it.
Chuma ya doshi kapai ni ukinya ndozo na amini mino za toka sina stawoga ni nano sense kuongo na mani player siza kugo chuma na menda kuhenda musu tani na sichana kaka paro chuma kimina virudisha daro mungu ni wala sio sharobaro inakubwa na ivudisha mitaro action na wamata tuna aro na wa discipline mimi ni paro ya pesa meno siga manyagago roho chafuta ni pilaro
Brush your teeth na makopa bena kaina nuka kwani wazi affordadi marashi ya 30 na nomangukia mkono mbaya juu
na rap kwa athletic nikosho rudisha sana. Today atukufika chama ameshindwa kufine click. Fuck you and fuck your own click.
Industry in which I'm looking to establish here in Kenya. I was active over there in Tanzania, but I'm feeling the vibe in Kenya. Kenya just seems like y'all genuine about everything. And plus, I'm able to communicate with you. The whole objective of using hip hop as an educational tool is our main focus. You know, to change the dynamics of what hip hop is right now. Everybody thinks hip hop is just the lyric, it's just the rap. Hip hop was formed out of all the elements. You know, that's an MC, DJ, b-boy, rap artist, and then you're talking about the knowledge that you're supposed to be spitting on the mic. You're not just supposed to be about, you know, societal ills that many of us like to glorify. Hip hop is supposed to be something that's going to nourish our people's mind, you know? Plus we have babies who's coming up on this culture, and you got to realize that it's an influence on them. And since the culture of hip hop right now is not gravitating or giving any kind of messages to the babies who's coming up on this culture, it's becoming an issue because they're all starting to turn into something that they shouldn't be. You know, this generation is supposed to be influencing the next generation who's coming up on this culture, and it's not supposed to be something that's, the term is detrimental to our children. You know what I mean? But you know, you can have fun with hip hop. You can have the knowledge of hip hop, and you got the education of hip hop. You know, all of that is intertwined with the culture of hip hop entertainment. You know, we looking to control and dictate the message and the images that is being portrayed in our music, in the content of our music. You know, it's not just the music; it's the art. I'm also an author of a children's book called "The Story of the Hip Hop Cats and the Canine Crew," and you know, part of the book goes like this. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2, check, check, a 1 2 1 2. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2, check, check, a 1 2 1 2. I'm Tiger Mike coming straight at you, rapper MC in this hip hop crew. This is a story about the hip hop cats that we came together, created a friendly pack. I was in love, alley where cats hang out, place not to be when you are a mouse. Teacher cat scratches was moving the crowd, cats was dancing, it was hot and loud. The music that night had a special sound, the walls was empty, cats was getting down. There was a disturbance at the club's front door, so canines burst in 1 2 3 there's 4, sweaty and angry after coming to the place. After having across the city chase, they was at their cat, they was painted on the spot. Until he was caught, they weren't going to stop. But you know, that's just a little bit of the book. You got to get a copy of the book. You know, the Hip Hop Cats has 4 elements of characters in it. It's Tiger Mike, DJ Cat Scratch, Flip the Breakdancer, and Hiss the Graffiti Artist. And then the Hip Hop Cats give the kids an educational tool, which is the ABCs, in which you all grew up with the ABCs. But most of us have grown up with the ABCs in a Mzubu, which you want to call here, a white man's way, you know. But ours is saying, we're here to sing the ABCs. You must learn them for you to read. They're easy as singing, 1 2 3. Let's sing them with the rap melody. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. You know, but you need to learn your sound for you to read. You know, abacada, abacada, ijakala, works. Yes, I know they sound alike, something you don't know, but the hip hop ABCs with the hip hop flow. Now we sounded out a 26 in them. You need to know the 21 consonants, right? B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. There's another set of letters you need to know once you learn them. Once you learn them, you'll be a reading pro. A, E, I, U, the words that sound, they're part of the alphabet and called vowels. The letters and sounds can be shorter along like I and nice and O and song. We still got forbidden the hip hop melody and learn their tools that help us speak. If you had fun reading this time, let's go to the top. Sing it one more time. You know what I mean? So it's all about taking hip hop and making an application to learning. You know what I mean? You can have fun. But at the same time, it can have that flavor of groove, you know. A lot of people also, I heard the battle rap. It's good to be a battle rapper, but you got to move the crowd. You're not going to be able to just be a battle rapper for long. But if you create a record and sound with some message to it, and the beat is banging, if the DJ's got a nice, you know, producer that's created some sound, you know, you're one of the main elements of hip hop. You know what I mean? So you got to represent either by creating the beats and sound and playing the right kind of sound to be able to move the crowd. You know, if you don't move the crowd, it's going to have a boring kind of environment, boring party, whatever that is. So same thing. We don't have no graph writer here. You know what I'm saying? If we had a banner, it should be a banner or something from a graffiti artist. Anytime you have hip hop events, you're supposed to have some of the elements that is represented. You know, without having the elements, that means that's not hip hop. All you're saying is one element. Oh, the MC's there. Oh, the DJ's there. You know what I mean? What about the B-boy? What about the graph writer? You know, what about someone coming up here and speaking the knowledge, which the brother was standing up here, you know, I guess one of the hosts, you know what I'm saying, he's explaining out the beatboxer is another part of the element of hip hop. He's spitting some knowledge to let you know that it's just not the MC. You know, we got to apply this. And hip hop entertainment is doing now. I'm building with my brother Biatz, you know, which many of you know. You know, I own Casidium Underground MC. The only reason why he's not there is because he's not compromised. You know, there's many of the individuals who's MCs who may be on top, but their morals is down. You know, their hearts is not into really the culture of hip hop because they only stand on one level to complement what the industry wants them to do. So our objective here is to be able to pull those who are struggling, trying to get into the industry and create our own industry so they don't have to compromise themselves. They don't have to spit about drugs, they don't have to spit about sex, you know what I mean? God don't have to spit about being a thug, you know? We gotta give ourselves more of a reality than that, you know what I mean? And I think Kenya is a beautiful environment to make that happen. You know, I'm bringing something from the States to here. We want to be able to create and build this whole concept within Africa so the rest of the world can be able to influence by Africa. Much of the stuff, the negativity is out there. They talk about, you know, how Africa don't have no water, you know what I mean? Don't have nowhere to live because of distortion that the white man has been able to put out there in our dome to make it seem like Africa don't have any value to be able to offer anybody. But they've been coming here for years, taking all the values out of here to be able to develop what many of us want to, many of us brothers and sisters from here want to go to these developed environments because of what they had. They had to steal the people for them to build what they had there. And I'm one of those people, that's why America is great, it's because of us Africans. We are valuing the people. The reason why we're not here is because the white man has distorted the view of what Africa was about. And it's been many years why we haven't been able to come here is because of the fact we didn't have the finances to come here. We didn't know how to navigate outside of an environment that was under a kidnap situation. You know, if we had known that we had a way to get back home after the 400 years of being kidnapped, you know what I'm saying? We would have been back home developing our own country, you know, our own, which the continent is a country. Yeah? So don't get it twisted. If Africa is just, I mean, not Kenya is just as a country, you know, Nigeria is a country, Tanzania is a country. Listen, the only reason why it's countries is because of the Berlin Conference, because they split Africa up and made it their own wealth zone. You know what I mean? If we stay together collectively, there's no more powerful country than us as Africans. You know what I mean? We have power. We got to realize that. You know what I mean? That we're the world's worth that need for everything else to function. You don't have to leave the continent to go nowhere to do anything. The continent is your value. Many of us Africans here own and control our land. Us Africans in America, we don't own nothing. You know what I mean? We had to create a culture in America because they stripped us bare. We was a blank sheet of paper. And look what we have created. We created this thing what you call hip hop, and the rest of the world is embracing. You know what I mean? So I'm home here to be able to come and be a contributor to developing my content.